Welcome back to PTL, everyone. Well, as you all know, America is celebrating a very special birthday this weekend. It's 250th birthday, and I'm here at Point State Park, where we are going to talk about a lot of the festivities that are going on this week. I am here with Andy Masick, the president and CEO of the Heinz History Center, and we are standing in front of the Fort Pitt Museum, which already you guys have amazing exhibits, but you have a very special one coming up specifically for the 250th.
Pittsburgh's Revolution. That story is going to be told right here at the Fort Pitt Museum. A lot of people don't realize that this was the western frontier during the American Revolution. And the troops that were here, militia and continental soldiers, they were the guardians of the western frontier. And there were battles here in the West between the native allies of the British and the Americans fighting alongside British and colonial troops.
Yeah, and speaking of the British, we were even talking about a very special flag ceremony. A lot of people get confused because, well, I'll let you explain a little bit about that.
Well, on the 4th of July, we have a ceremony in which we pull down the British red ensign. That's the British battle flag. And we run up the stars and stripes. A 13-star American flag, of course, 13 colonies, 13 states. Yeah. And we run up that 36 Garrison flag. We need a bunch of people down here because that thing is like a giant sail and people will float away if the wind gusts. But it's a wonderful ceremony, and we read the Declaration of Independence. And the Daughters of the American Revolution have saved the blockhouse, Pittsburgh's oldest building. Yes. 1764 it was built, and those ladies do a terrific job preserving this property. They'll be on hand on the 4th of July as well.
And all the festivities start for that on the 4th at about 11 o'clock, correct?
That's right, 11 o'clock. There'll be cannon firings, musket drills, living history. In fact, we have a corps of volunteers and staff who dress in authentic clothing. Now, we're talking wool uniforms here when it's 100 degrees outside. Now, the militiamen that were here wore linen hunting frocks. They're a little bit lighter weight and better suited for that hot weather.
Yeah, well, you mentioned cannons earlier. I noticed these beautiful cannons over here, but these are on loan to us from Fort Ligonier. Is that correct?
The Fort Ligonier Museum, if you haven't been there, you need to visit. These are bronze cannons. A 12-pounder field gun fires a 12-pound iron ball. Then there's a big mortar. An 8-inch mortar can lob a projectile a mile away. And then there's a howitzer. The howitzer is a short-barreled bronze cannon that can fire a projectile on a high arcing trajectory, and then the shell will burst. It's an iron ball filled with gunpowder. But it's great because you can get up close and personal with these Revolutionary War cannons and touch them, and you can see them touched off. We'll be firing them on the 4th of July.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, I couldn't help but notice, Andy, we do have a special friend behind us here.
He's a militiaman. This is Lucas Smith, and he is going to prime and fire his firelock. Lucas, what are the steps in loading and firing? First, you ram a ball down the muzzle with a ramrod.
We saw him do that earlier.
Yeah. Okay. And then he's going to return his rammer. Now he's got to prime it. This is a flintlock, meaning it has a piece of flint in the cock or hammer, and it's going to, when it's put on full cock and the trigger is pulled, the hammer will come down, hit the frizzen, that anvil, creating sparks, igniting the powder in the pan. If all goes well, it's going to go off. It won't be just a flash in the pan.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know he was going to do it right then and there, but that is one way to end this segment with a bang. And for all of you out there, there are so many amazing ways to celebrate America's 250th birthday, the 4th of July, right here, Point State Park, Fort Pitt Museum, and all these other things you get to enjoy. So be sure to come on down because I believe this will be an event for the history books.
My
we'll
gosh.
Send it back to you guys.
Really great stuff, Daisy. Thank you. The 4th of the Fort celebration starts at 11 a.m. this Saturday. For more information, head to our website. We'll have a link for you there. Still to come, her words are connecting with thousands of readers, and now they've landed her on the USA Today bestseller list. We're meeting the Pittsburgh poet behind Same, coming up. And of course, the weather is kind of the same through the week. You'll get a lot of that heat. Ron's in next with the forecast. Don't go anywhere.